Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Cub, and welcome to another episode of our Sky Factory 3 Let's Play adventure. I believe that this is episode 5, at least I sure hope it is. And thank you all for tuning in. Sorry that these don't come out very regularly, but I've got a lot going on. Although that's some stuff we'll talk about in other videos for the channel regulars. If you're new here, we always like to start these episodes out with a little bit of a let's build, and this episode was pretty straightforward. I needed to kill some monsters and clear out our monster spawner because I hadn't done that in a while. After that, I did a bit of processing for some ores. I needed some more iron. I then spent a very long time getting a lot of wheat. I think I ended up with 5 stacks, although we'll find out here in a second when I can actually look at my inventory again. But I ended up with a lot of wheat because we're going to need a lot, because today we're looking at the chickens mod and the hatchery mod. Now this is kind of fresh territory for me. I wasn't entirely sure what we were getting into. But after I got all that sorted out, I went ahead and got a bit of redstone and glowstone, and now, hey, welcome. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. Yes, 5 pieces of wheat. Got a couple of eggs, a bit of iron, some glowstone, some redstone, string, cobblestone, some spruce planks, some acacia wood. I think I need some sticks as well. So let's go ahead and grab some of that out of here. And I love, someone came up with a brilliant idea. They pointed out that, yes, you can't search through this chest by default, but there's a mod in Sky Factory 3 that's very similar to the Applied Energistics ME system, and you can hook the chest up to that and search through it, which is crazy. And that's definitely something I want to do in the near future, but that's not what we're covering today. For today, we're going to do some basic chicken breeding, and then also possibly, well, no, actually, we will totally be looking into hatchery. But first things first, I'm going to convert this area in here into a temporary house for all of this chicken nonsense. We'll move the chickens to a proper facility soon. In fact, I think we might be, the next episode might just be a let's build, a 100% let's build where we do some major renovations. Have not decided that yet for sure. But one thing we're going to have to do is get all of these guys out of here because they're taking up a lot of space. So let's go ahead, and how are we going to go about doing this? Let's see. I know what to do. Let's look up the Hatchery. And no, this isn't me doing very poor acting, like, I wonder what we should do. I was actually not sure, but I think we'll go ahead and build an animal net. So the animal net is kind of like the golden lasso, but requires no gold. It's just sticks and string. We can build one of those with the basic items in our inventory. And yeah, you only really need the one. We're going to go ahead and we'll move our chickens inside of here. Fantastic. You just right-click on them. So we'll get all the chickens inside of here, and we'll get everybody else out. Don't even know what the pigs are doing in there. Alright, come on, cows. I realized that this was sort of the cows' home originally. They're going to have to get out of here. We got a lot of work to do today. Don't have time to play around with cows. Alright, where are the other... Is that all the chickens? Get away from the door there, you. I think that might be all of them. I thought I saw one more scurrying out around here somewhere, but it looks like we're good. Okay, great. I do need a couple more pieces of fencing, though, because we're going to split this thing down the middle for one of the items I'm going to show you. Now, the idea with Sky Factory, sort of the main thing that you do, is you just try to get items, right? You're spawned into a world where you have no access to items, and you're pretty much just spending your entire time generating resources. And chickens is a great way of doing that. I mean, with just the chickens that we have here already, we're getting some pretty crazy drops. We've gotten sand drops, some of them drop logs. They all drop chicken manure, which is pretty interesting. We might look at that a little bit later. But we can also make better chickens. We can breed these to create better drops, and that's basically what hatchery is all about. Can I get to the crafting station from out here? Hot dog. So the first thing we want to do is take some of these wheats here and turn them into hay bales. Now this is going to be pretty expensive. I think we're going to need 5 hay bales. We'll go ahead and get a few more, because the first thing we're going to need is the hatchery nest. Now I've seen nests before. They're not made of hay bales, especially not 5 of them. But you know what? We're not here to ask too many questions. We're just here to have a fun time. Right? Right, then let's not overthink things. Let's go ahead and build another one. We'll have some left over at least, so we have the 2 of these. We're going to do a bit of an experiment with them. Not a scientific experiment, mind you. More so just like a baseline experiment. We're going to put one of these here. We're going to put one of these here. Now, when you throw a chicken egg on the ground, you have a chance of getting a chicken out of it. However, if you use these nifty little hatchery nests from the hatchery mod, you have a 100% chance of it dropping a chicken. However, it takes a very long time. You can speed it up if you use your glowstone here. So we'll get some glowstone, and we will surround that with redstone. Excellent, that will give us a redstone lamp. And then also, we're going to need a lever to turn that on, or lever if you're so inclined. How do you build these darn things? I've been playing Minecraft since 2000, what, 10? 9? Beta, early beta. So, hey, Hey, you. Get yourself in here. What are you doing? Good grief. We're going to do an experiment, though. I've got 3 eggs, so I'm going to put 1 over here. And in fact, we're going to give this one the benefit of the doubt. This is going to be the control here. So we're going to get our glowstone. We're going to plop it up on top of here. And we'll put the switch on it. Oh, wait, no, that is actual, that's a piece of glowstone. My mistake, everyone. We want to put the lamp there. I don't think it works with glowstone. I think you have to use a lamp. I might be wrong, though, so comment down below if you know for sure. So we will turn that on, and then we're going to have 1 over here. This is the control subject, and then we'll have this one here. And we're going to see how long it takes for that to hatch. So this one over here, we just started it. It was the first one we started too, so it's been going longer than the other. It's currently at 1%. This one over here is already at 2%. Okay, so that one's now at 2%. That one's at 3. Yeah, so it definitely looks like. Let's wait and see when this one goes to 3, how far ahead the... Oh, slow. Okay, this one's already at 4. So this one does seem to be going faster, even though we put it in there later. So it's at 5. That's still at 3. Yeah, you're going to want to use the lamp. So that's the first little tidbit here. These hatchery nests will 100% give you a chicken drop. Just know it's going to take a little while. Next item we're going to look at is the nesting pen, which is one of these hatchery nests. See what I mean? You're going to need a lot of wheat for this mod. And fortunately, we do have watering cans, so that helps. But we should really look into automating this process. And we will. We definitely will in the future. But we'll go ahead and build one of these, and we will surround that with planks. I don't think it matters what kind of plank you use there. Get yourself a nesting pen. The idea of the nesting pen is simple. Right now, when let's say our sand trick chicken... When he drops some sand, it just goes on the ground. But if you pick him up using the animal net and then right-click him into the nesting pen, he's in there now, he's hanging out, and when he does his drops, they'll go right into the nesting pen, and you can right-click to collect them, or you can set up something to extract them. So you could use maybe a hopper underneath, or an item ducts on the sides, or they might have to be on the bottom, I'm not sure. But as you can see, we're going to have to wait a while before he actually does a drop. So 7 minutes, 54 seconds, 53 seconds. It's going to be a while. However, at least this way we're sure to get the items. We don't have to worry about them despawning before we come over here to collect. There's a lot of drops going on over here. We're going to want to build a lot of these because look at all the shenanigans these chickens drop at all times. How are we doing here? 14%? 21%. Jeez. Next item we're going to look at is called the nursery monitor. So if we divide this thing down the middle, and maybe not even right down the middle, let's just say if this is the nursery over here where we're hatching, get out of the way. Shoo. Move. Get out of here. Shoo. Stop it. Shoo. You know what? I just realized we do have this net. We just move them around at our leisure. We can set this up, and we can put the monitor right here. And I'm not sure what the operating range is. I think that this might be a bit wide for it, but we'll give it a go anyway. Guys, I need to get to that table there. You're going to have to get out of the way. If you build the nursery monitor, which is going to require a piston, which will require iron. Fortunately, I do have some of. It's just in condensed form here. We'll get some iron, and we'll build ourselves a piston. First one of the series, I do believe. I might have built one already, though. I don't think so. If we get that, we can throw it down, and I think if we throw it down this direction... Yep, alright. The idea is simple. If there's an adult over here... I did just build myself into a corner, and I can't quite reach him. Oh, hold on. Nope, can't jump over it either. Well, there you go. That's nice. You don't have to put a fence on top of there. I'll have to install a gate here. Idea is this, though. We have an adult. If it's over here, boom. Gets sucked up over here. Why would you want that? Why do you want to keep them separated? I don't know. Does it work all the way over here? No. Well, chickens tend to roam, so he'll eventually roam in front of this thing, and it will suck him back up over here. Eventually. We'll just have to be patient. We'll see how that goes as the video progresses. Maybe he'll move over. Maybe he'll just look at me with that strange, dead expression in his eyes. Good grief. Nursery monitor, though. It's a thing you can build. Next up, we've got the chicken feeder, and the chicken feeder serves a couple of purposes. First off, if you put it near baby chickens, it'll increase the speed at which they grow, and if you put it in front of some free-range chickens, like we've got over here, it'll increase their drop rate, though I should note that they'll just drop their things on the ground, and that's not very convenient. I don't believe, might be wrong. Again, this whole mod is fresh territory for me, so if you know better, please do comment down below and let me know. But I don't think it's going to speed up the drop rate of our feller here in the nesting pen, because he's just kind of hanging out there. I'll tell you what. We'll just plop this down like next to him, and we'll see what happens. But I don't think it's going to. You got to fill it with seeds. We're not hurting for seeds. I think it can hold like 200, which is pretty useful. Oh, gosh. Should have seen that coming. Let's go ahead and fill this thing up. What? Oh, it took the whole... Oh, it took all 44 of them in one go. That is handy. I thought it was going to take them like one at a time. Oh, man. Can you imagine? Let's grab a couple more. I have no quarrels using all of them, if that's what it comes down to. But there we go. You don't seem to be doing anything. Yeah, you're not speeding up. But these guys over here, I mean, once they realize it's over here, surely. I think it only works, though, in a 4x4 area. So it might be... Oh, wow. Some of the seeds... We're at 170... We're at 172. That's how many seeds are in there. We'll have to keep an eye on it over time and see if it goes down. But mosey on over there, guys. Give this thing a taste. Okay, they're not going to. Let's go ahead and build another one. So when our baby chicks hatch, they'll also have some access to some seeds and hopefully grow up a little bit quicker. And again, I've got no issue taking seeds out of here because we'll just get more seeds when we replant our crops over here, which are getting ready to be replanted. We've got 70% over here, 44% over here. Redstone lamp is the way to go, my friends. So why do all this? Why all these shenanigans with these chickens? Well, that's because the chickens mod, which if you just type in @chickens, you can see what's in here. Not a whole lot. We've got hen houses. It'll automatically collect items from chickens in a 9x9 radius when provided with hay bale. That's actually really stinking useful because it means you can have these free-range chickens out here and it'll collect items from them. Might have to build one of those. In fact, might have to do that right now. I'm not sure what it means by provided with hay bale. What exactly does that mean? I've got a hay bale. Does that mean like it uses things over time? I don't know. We'll plop it down back here though. Kind of center it up. Okay, so is this the fuel? Where does that go exactly? How does this work? Oh man, I've never used one of these. Okay, I just took a quick trip to the wiki. Why are y'all all looking at me like this? I'm very uncomfortable. Apparently, the hen house, and I'm just reading right off of the website for you, provides hay bales, and it will provide hay bales, and it will collect chicken products in a 9x9 area, 4 blocks on either side. It'll do that for you. It'll also produce dirt over time as a side effect. Now, I'm curious, it did consume one of those hay bales, didn't it? Or I don't even know, but how? Like, does it consume a hay bale for every single operation it does? Also, do the hay bales even go here? I guess the hay bales go here, and the dirt comes out here. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so look at that. It picked up a piece of oak wood from one of these being dropped. We don't quite have it centered. This is not really the optimal place for it, but that's pretty cool. Hen house. Not what we're looking at, though. Oh, look at this. A chunk loader. Interesting. Chunk loaders are always useful. But this is what we're... Oh, look, a chicken analyzer. Oh, that could be useful. I'm sorry, I'm getting very distracted. That's how you analyze your chickens to find out stats about them. Did we just have a baby chicken birth? We have a baby chicken birth! And it's eating the seeds. Remember, there's 64 in there. Now there's only... Oh, little baby chicken. Your brother over here's... It'll be along eventually. Oh, my goodness. I'm so scatterbrained today. So the idea with the chicken mod, though, is that you can breed chickens and you can get better chickens. So right now, for instance, if you take a bone white chicken and you... Wait, hold on. Colored egg throwing. What is this all about? Uses is what we want to look at. So right now, we've got a log chicken and a bone white chicken. What can we do with those two? What happens if we breed them? Well, if we find one of those, which, good grief, oh, bone white chicken. If we tap U on the keyboard, that'll give us our uses. And laying eggs, let's see what it'll do. It'll drop, if it's inside of a nesting pen, a regular egg, a feather, chicken manure, bone meal. Pretty average stuff. Nothing special there. But if we go to chicken breeding, oh, chicken drops, what's this? Oh, I guess that's what you get if you kill it. Laying eggs, it just drops bone meal. Breeding is what it's all about. This is what we want to do. We want to combine that bone white chicken with a lapis blue chicken to get ourselves a light blue chicken. Why? I don't know. Really, it's only a 20% chance we're going to get that. Cactus green chicken, bone white chicken, lime chicken, red chicken, bone white chicken, pink chicken. None of these seem particularly useful. Gray, light gray, silver. Now, does that drop silver or is the chicken silver? Who can say? Gas tier chicken. Now, that's a pretty useful one. Nickel chicken, iron chicken. If you have a bone white chicken and a flint chicken, you can get some iron. So the idea is you want to get a whole bunch of chickens. You want to breed them. And you want to ideally be able to get just about any item in the game from the chickens. So we have things like nether wart chicken, blue slime chicken. If you want to find out how to get something, let's say you need some blaze rod. How do you go about getting a blaze rod chicken? Hover over it, tap R, and it'll show you the breeding. You're going to need a gold chicken and a lava chicken to get your blaze rod chicken. Gold chicken. Hover over it and press R. You start with iron and yellow. How do you get iron? Press R. We already know. It's flint, and it's bone white. We've already got a bone white. How do we get a chicken? How do we get a flint one? Recipe. You surround an egg with some flint. Let's go do that right now. Excuse me, chickens. I'm in the middle of doing a thing. It's that awkward moment when you wonder if you even have flint. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we got plenty of flint. Good. We also have plenty of eggs. Let's get out of here. If you guys know of a very early game way to search through that chest, that'd be handy. I gotta build some more of those. Let's get a few of these. A few of them might be handy. 3 of them might be overkill. But a few of them could be handy. We'll take them back up in here. Great. Oh! Oh, of course. Yeah, you can just right-click them because we just built them. Handy. Very handy. So I guess we don't have to do this nonsense with them. We don't have to put them in the hatching nest. You can just right-click them if you create the eggs. However, if I think they breed and they... Well, you know what? Let me not talk of things that I do not know. Let's find out for sure. Here we go. So we got some seeds. And somehow we have to separate 2 of these off. Alright, I gotta get a bone white chicken. Flint chicken. Let's see what they get. Oh, look at that. It's made a little baby flint chicken. And gave us some XP. That's not what we wanted. So again, you see, you don't get what you want every time. There is a drop percentage. I can't remember what the drop percentage chance was. What was that? Where's the baby? It's a bone chicken. I don't want no more bone chickens. Alright, you 2 are my only hope. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Where'd he go? Where's the baby? Oh, wait. Oh, it should be pulling the babies over here. Oh, great. Well, we've got 2 more bone chickens and a little baby flint chicken. What was the percentage on that one? Iron chicken, 20%. So if we had 5 of them, we'd be doing a lot better. But you see how it works, folks. And it looks like this guy's already laid. Yeah, look at that. So the slots, we've got some a sand chicken egg. Hold the phone. Right-click. That's going to get all of the items out of there. Where's the sand chicken egg? Sand chicken egg. Now, we don't want to throw this one on the ground. Throwing that one on the ground would break it. However, we can take it over here and throw it into the nests. And I guess we'll just do this again. I need to get another lamp up and running, but there we go. So in a bit of time, we'll have another sand chicken. This is going to take up a lot of space, and we're going to have a lot of chickens. Like, I've got a feeling this is going to take over. We're going to have a barn just full of chickens and nesting pens. It's going to be wild. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have to set up some, like, nursery areas, some breeding pens. Oh, it's going to be fun. I hope you folks will stick around for the ride, too. Again, next episode, we're going to be doing a Let's Build. I hope to see y'all then. If you have any comments, any tips, any suggestions for how to use the chicken mod, again, this is brand new territory for me. I've never used the chicken mod before, but I'm really interested to see how it goes. Please comment down below any tips, tricks you got. I'll add them to the amendment. Comment down below. I might have to make one depending on what information y'all have. Until next time, though, thank y'all for watching. God bless every single last one of you, and I'll see you later. Bye!